Hi, my name is Gwen and I'm originally from Jakarta, Indonesia. On the UPC, I took the optional modules Biology and Chemistry alongside the compulsory modules, which were Academic English and Science and Society. So throughout the UPC, I noticed that the style of learning and teaching here in the UK is quite different from what we've had back home, because here it's more interactive and collaborative. Students are encouraged to think outside of the box to answer open-ended questions. And it's really something I've never really had back home. And also, there's quite a lot of more self-study involved in the UPC. And I think this is generally true for the UK education system in overall, especially at undergraduate level, later in university. But no worries, because on the UPC, the subject tutors are really welcoming. They're willing to answer any queries, any questions on the material being taught. So don't be afraid to come to them with your questions. So the cultural difference between the UK and Indonesia, it was really quite striking to me at first. And I really struggled to adjust to the way of life here in London for the first few months. But then I joined the UCL Indonesian Society, where I managed to make quite a lot of new friends and even met some of my best friends there. So my advice is really, if you're feeling homesick or just missing your friends back home, do try to join your respective cultural societies, because it will really help you during your time here in London. At UCL and in the UPC specifically, one of the most interesting things I've ever done was really go on the biology field trip to Darwin's house, Charles Darwin's house, down in Down. It's spelled D-O-W-N-E. So it was a really nice getaway from London at the time. It was a short trip, a day trip, but it really allowed us to get away from the hustle and bustle of London, go to a little nice countryside retreat. And it was really amazing for me personally, because I was able to see the place where Darwin's theory of evolution really came to life, where he really worked on that theory for quite a number of years before publishing it. And that memory has really stuck with me since then. During the UPC, I lived in one of the UCL accommodation halls, which was James Lythell House, or JLH for short. It was really nice because one of my flatmates was actually a UPCH student, so we got to share some of our experiences that we also had collectively in the UPC, which was really nice. And also the hall was actually located quite close to UCL. It's only a 25-minute bus ride away, so I don't really have to commute that far away every day for the entirety of my first year, which was quite nice. And it was also quite close to King's Cross Station, which is a major transportation hub here in London. It made it really easy for me to get to wherever I need to go in London. It makes it easy for me to explore and, see the sights in London. One of my favorite spots to study on campus will be in the main library, especially either in the law or the Scandinavian and Germanic sections, because I find that the main library is really a quiet and serene place, which is really nice for studying, especially for me, because I need a really quiet place in order to be able to focus on what I need to do. And I feel like the main library is really perfect for that purpose because of the reasons I said before. I also really like sitting on the portico steps, especially during the spring or summer months when the weather is pretty nice. Just to sit down and, pass time between classes, chat with friends, or just simply to be outdoors. And also, it's a really great vantage point for you if you like to people watch all the people scurrying across UCL, going to their classes and stuff like that. It's a really nice spot. Oh, and especially to watch the sunset too. Really nice.